What's up, guys? So we finally got the second No Way Home trailer after a shit ton of crazy leaks, which I will not show for your guys' sake and more so this channel's sake, okay? I don't want Disney to come or Kevin Feige and whoop my ass. He has so many people's asses to whoop, I don't want to burden him. So we won't do that. I believe since last Thursday or Friday, this trailer was being teased officially. But before that, though, the week before that, I can't tell you how annoying it got on Twitter, seeing so many mofos tweeting the triple spider emoji with the eyes. Like, just come out with it.
Today, Junior?
Okay, but I digress. And they even held a special fan event for this trailer in LA where literally all the Spider-Man were at the same time. So a lot of people, including myself, what with all the damning leaks and the word around town being that this second trailer was actually being held up from release because Sony and Marvel were still fighting over either showing or not showing Tobey and Andrew in this final trailer. So I thought they said fuck it and we're just like, let's drop our nuts on the table. That way Andrew Garfield can finally breathe because everybody is just questioning him and kind of Tobey is just saying that he's in it. Basically, my understanding was that they'll show them briefly and then bring them out, but thankfully that wasn't the case. I believe Andrew left to go and promote his other movie, Tick Tick Boom or something. I don't even know what it's called. They're saving them. That's the thing that matters, and I'm very happy that they're doing that. Guys, this trailer absolutely went off from the very first shot. Peter Parker crying in the rain, kinda semi-battle damaged. It was so good. The whole trailer throughout just really showing amazing progression and just such a different take tonally. I really love what they're going for, and I'll explain more about that. Guys, just like Scooby-Doo, we're gonna get all up in this trailer's ass and we're gonna sniff around, okay?
What?
At least that's what I remember about the show. So there's a lot of shit to unpack. The villain glow-ups, the potential dead, and the CGI misleads, okay? Don't worry, we'll solve all these mysteries and more. But before we do all of that, make sure to support your boy by hitting that sub button, turning on your notifications, following my social medias. Last sub goal of 2021 since we hit the 300 sub goal and the 315 one sooner than I even expected. All thanks to you guys. Again, appreciation. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. 330 is now the new and final goal of 2021. I think it's entirely possible. I think it's a good goal and I'd really like to get to it before the year ends, and I'm gonna work my ass off for it, so I can't wait to see that, to see what happens. So basically I'm gonna give you guys my speculations, some of the things that I saw that maybe you didn't, and just some of my thoughts on it, of course. So let's Scooby-Doo this shit, players. So the first shot is, as we just talked about, hard as fuck, okay? Basically illustrating that the tone of this movie and this Spider-Man franchise is going to be getting progressively darker and more so mature from here on out. I know Tom Holland has recently been saying shit about, I don't know if I'll continue as Spider-Man. If I'm Spider-Man at 30, I'd have failed in life, even though he fucks Zendaya and he's a millionaire and all this shit and he's Spider-Man. Like, you already won, my guy. I get why you'd want to stop playing the game when you already won, and I'm pretty sure that's just kind of like actor tactics. Like you say, you're kind of done with the movie and they pay you more for the next movie. I think that's pretty much how it goes. Basically, similar to the Harry Potter franchise is what I've always envisioned with MCU Spider-Man. Like, the first two movies were pretty lighthearted for the most part, but then there was that huge tonal shift in Prisoner of Azkaban, and as the kids mature, the story does as well. So that's perfect for Spider-Man in my opinion. We get some great new swinging shots, and hear that ever since the spider bite, Peter has only had one normal week, and that's when MJ found out about Spider-Man. That's just fucking insane to think about, and honestly, that's just the power of Zendaya, to be honest. She'll make a motherfucker feel normal just by existing next to him. Then we get to see more action on the bridge, the infamous bridge. Spidey versus Ock is looking hella dynamic. Really love the whole "you're not Peter" line, just solidifying even more that Tobey and Andrew are coming. And also, guys, on the bridge we see Doc Ock throwing a car at Spider-Man, and as John Watts loves to do, he always likes to include the numbers of the inspiring comics for the movie in like the cars, like in license plates and shit. And the license plate of the car that Doc Ock throws says ASM 818, and so this is from 2018 or 2019 actually, I think, when the actual issue came out, and it's the first part of the Hunted arc. And basically in this comic, Kraven and Arcade, the villain Arcade, they get all of like the animal based villains and Spider-Man, and they put them in a dome. And I remember they got like the super wealthy to like use augmented reality reality to man and move these like robots inside of the dome. That's basically the gist of what happened in that comic. I haven't read it in a long time, and it was actually really fun little arc. I don't know what this has to do with the movie. Is Tom going to be stuck in some kind of a dome with all of his villains? I'm very curious about that. I don't think Kraven's gonna be in the movie. We actually get a clear look at the Goblin now, and he looks just as menacing, if not more, than the last time we saw him back in 2002. Goddamn, almost 20 years later and Dafoe is back. Like, as a kid watching these movies, I never would have thought something like this would be happening or even possible, but god damn it, that is the beauty of the MCU, guys. Anything is possible. I'd imagine this infamous bridge scene will be happening within maybe like an hour, maybe 45 minutes in the movie, close to the middle, since we see clearer that they were actually able to contain Doc Ock, and they clown him, of course, about his name, as they should. And it seems because of the spell, these variants from the universes where they were ultimately fated to die in battles with Spider-Man are leaking over into this reality, and left unchecked would be too great a danger to this universe, which I'm assuming has to do with them even just being in the universe, because realistically, Doctor Strange, for the most part, could body all these guys solo, and I don't think it would be that hard for him. Thor could, Captain Marvel. At the end of the day, all these heroes could physically dominate all of these villains, but we need to actually gather them into the cube and send them back to their own realities. They have to be having some type of larger effect on the universe and on reality itself. So I'm thinking that's why it's not so much a physical thing. It's more of a strategic fabric of reality type of situation going on here. You can't just win this with muscle. So with that, I bet Doctor Strange has something major that's keeping him occupied. Hopefully they delve into why he wasn't available during Far From Home, but he has to be having something that he's preoccupied with that's causing him to have Peter, Ned, and MJ do all this shit basically on their own. He has to be going through the shit now with Loki and everything that Wanda did. I hope they address that in this movie. Pretty sure they will. We get more of a look at the black and gold suit, and it goes absolutely hard. It looks so goddamn good. I believe it's a practical suit. Like, no wonder Sony put it as the trailer's thumbnail. Like, it just goes so damn hard. Like, you could see the texture of it. I think Peter actually taped his phone to his chest so Ned and MJ could see, which I like that. Plus the light coming off of Electro, who's by power lines, and the light from his wrist device, the blue light for his coldness, and the orange for her warmth. I'm gonna say this right now, guys. I'm Team Jake all the way, baby. Taylor Swift can shit blood for all I care. The masculine urge to believe Jake Gyllenhaal without question. All them breakup songs, and you're telling me she's never once been the problem? Fuck out of here with that. The shots in this trailer are fucking art. Like, come on. I'm dying over this swing silhouette. John Watts, I love you, John Watts. Don't let any of the hate get to you. You're amazing. We get the return of a true king, the ultimate player hater, J. Jonah Jameson in the flesh. I'm so glad to see J.K. Simmons back and also actually doing something in this movie. I really hope all the Spider-Man get to meet him. I'd love to see Toby's reaction to him. Maybe we get a comment on Jonah's new haircut. Also, give Andrew a chance to meet him for the first time, as he never met his J. Jonah. Probably the same J. Jonah, honestly, if they were gonna do it. And damn, if they give him the chance, Andrew would absolutely roast the fuck out of them. Hopefully, they all will get a chance to all together. Also, we get plenty of new shots of the integrated suit, and I swear, even though I'm a bigger fan of the red and blue, like, please eventually bring back the OG unused Civil War suit with the raised webbing and the red and the navy. This suit honestly has grown on me. It looks fucking great in this trailer, and I can't wait to see it more in action. It looks like Peter, being the person he is, doesn't want to send these villains off just to die. I'm pretty sure they tell him their sob stories as well. Maybe they lie a little bit, who knows? But that pretty much, I'm guessing, sets off the altercations between him and Strange, and that's why they're fighting. As you can see, we get to see what I believe is a feast building where Aunt May will work and be, and the villains go to attack, and I believe this is where Happy is gonna die. Okay, I think time is up for Happy Hogan, and it just makes sense. Hopefully this will give us something with May mentioning Uncle Ben. Also, with 3 Spider-Man in the movie, there's 0 chance Uncle Ben doesn't get mentioned. Also, with Spider-Man freshman year coming out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna mention him there. And most people, they don't want to just see him getting shot again. That has never been like the main thing. They just want Uncle Ben to be more of a part of Peter's life. I have more thoughts on that. I don't know if I want to get into too much of that video, but I think for sure we're gonna get Uncle Ben. It has to be talked about in length in this movie. We also get this shot right here, and some people are thinking this is Dane DeHaan from the Amazing Spider-Man series, but I'm pretty sure, and matter of fact, I'm 100% sure it's Willem Dafoe. I mean, it's pretty goddamn clear. Like, to have 2 goblins in one movie, I think is overkill in my opinion. I still think Mysterio will be the 6th Sinister Sinister Six member. God damn, that's a mouthful. Y'all know he's not dead. I mean, come on. We all know Mysterio's not dead. Fingers crossed, though, that he shows up. I absolutely love the glow up they gave Jamie Foxx's Electro. He always deserved better, okay? Everyone in that franchise deserved better, and I love how they incorporated the comic book look with the star electricity mask. Always turning goofy ass character designs from the comics badass is something Marvel Studios has been great at. Lizard also looks a bit more feral, I would say, more regressed, more lizardy, if that's a word, and it's not because I made it up right now. But we also are seeing Sandman, so we got a plethora of just awesome shit going on, and we get so much good action here. John Watts really stepped it up from Homecoming to Far From Home, so I can't wait. I can't even imagine the stuff he has in store for us come actual movie time, especially after seeing this, because it looks fire, very dynamic. I can't wait. I know Spider-Man is going to be swinging through New York City, and it's just going to be amazing. This looks like a final battle scene, and we see Tom and the villains diving toward each other, and this is 100% another famous CGI missleave, okay? I believe in the Brazilian version of the trailer, it shows what looks like the air punching lizard, and they 1000% confirmed by God and the Holy Spirit, or I'm going to hell, mass Toby and Andrew out of this scene, okay? It's Infinity times 2, Infinity on high, obvious, okay? I'll have 0 Toby and Andrew appearance denial on this channel, guys. I will strike you down.
I will strike you down!
Okay, it's happening. Deal with it. And it looks like we're getting a repeat of the falling off of a high structure of the love interest, with MJ falling off the Lady Liberty Avenger thing they're all fighting off of, which, why are MJ and Ned even there in the first place? My guess is maybe they're gonna bring Toby and Andrew there. No idea, but I'm sure they'll have a good reason. At least I hope they will. Some are saying Andrew will have a redemption here by actually saving Michelle. That would be fucking flames. I would really love to see that. Also, guys, the other person that I believe will die by the end of the movie is Ned. I think Ned is a goner. I think this leaves a lot of space for Tom Spider-Man to go to college, feel a little bit lonely, and meet Harry Osborn, meet Gwen Stacy. I think, honestly, Michelle Jones, MJ, is going to go to MIT. I think Peter will end up going to Empire State like he does in the comics. I think that's what's most likely to happen, but that's just a prediction. And then the trailer ends with Strange on the old Statue of Liberty, or pre-construction of this new one. I really can't tell. It looks like 2 different locations in my opinion, and he says he can't stop them. Now they're all coming through, which I think some of this dialogue is from earlier on in the movie when they actually cast a spell, and this is another mislead. And honestly, Strange looks very shittily placed on the torch, so there's probably a good deal of deception going on here, guys. And that's pretty much how this trailer ends. Again, from what we saw the trailer, I think that this movie is going to absolutely go off. We're going to have like just higher levels of everything that we love from the first 2 movies in this movie. Like, they're really going to go off. I can't wait. Like, it seems like they're doing everything that they should be doing with Spider-Man. The choices that he's going to have to make. I mean, I'm seeing amazing stuff, so I just really can't wait for the future, because there will be. Bet. I believe in the deal, Tom Holland had at least one more movie after Spider-Man No Way Home, so it just all makes sense. They're talking about him having Disney Plus shows. Daredevil is just introduced. He's going to be in the movie. Like, there's just no way he doesn't continue playing Spider-Man at least for the next 10 years. I believe his new trilogy, at least the 4th movie, was already greenlit, so it's happening, guys. It's going to be fucking awesome. I cannot wait. This trailer was absolute fire. Let me know what you thought of the trailer, guys. If you saw things that I maybe didn't see. If you are Toby and Andrew and I, remember, I will figure out your address, and I'll have to deal with you accordingly. So, just don't bring any of that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, okay? That's pretty much my thoughts on the trailer. Let me know all your thoughts as well. Theories, everything. I'm excited for this movie so much. And again, I would just like if everybody can join me in a prayer, and please pray on the downfall of all the people in my zip code to forget to have to go to work, to sleep in, when the tickets actually go on sale on the 29th. And I hope that all of you along who are praying with me also pray for all of you guys to actually be on time for the tickets in your respective areas. You get the tickets and you get good seats. Hoping for all the best for you guys.
If you listen, help!
But yeah, please use all of your mana, all of your ki to pray on my local opposition's downfall. I would really appreciate that. That's it. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Stay well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.